Video on clarification of frequency of training. What's best for you? Because there's all these rules out there telling you how frequently you should train or do something, and some of them are going to benefit you, some of them are going to handicap you. And that's what this video is about, is helping you make sense of this whole thing. First things first, you do not need to recover from working out. You need to recover from fatigue. That's the thing that should govern you. So get out this breaking idea of like, well, if I worked out, now I need to recover. No, you don't need to recover automatically because you did something. You need to recover based on how much fatigue you have. The more fatigue you have, the more recovery you need. And that can be different for everybody too. Like for one person, running a mile can be very hard and stressful and require more recovery. For other people who are seasoned runners, running a mile is not even a warm-up. So they don't need that much recovery. So it's kind of like you got to judge what's best for you based on how much a workout kind of hits you. Don't feel like you have to fit into this pattern of like, I feel like I can do this again, but there's this rule saying I can't. Well, if you feel like you're ready to go, go. You know, if you feel like you need more recovery, give yourself more recovery. Let's look at the three things that govern your workout. SED, TUT, and ICE. These are the cornerstones of my book, second book that I'm writing now. SED is about improving your performance abilities. TUT is about building muscle. ICE is about helping you burn more fat. Now, all of these can range in fatigue and therefore recovery times. So with SED, like let's say you're trying to improve your ability to do something. If your ability to do something requires you to really work very hard and drive yourself into the ground, like preparing for a marathon, you go for a 19-mile run, that's not something you do every day because it creates a lot of fatigue. So you only do it maybe once a week or even every couple of weeks. At the same time, something like I want to be able to improve my balance. Okay, standing on one leg. Good. This does not require 48 hours of bed rest. I can do this every single day. In fact, that's exactly what I do. I stand on one leg, do some sort of balance drill every single day because it's not that fatiguing, but it's still training. Remember, everybody trains every day. The only difference is, are we doing it on purpose or by accident? So when we are using things that are performance enhancing, that are low fatigue, we can do it every day to work on our skills, like shooting free throws on the basketball court. Doing 20 of those doesn't create a lot of fatigue. You can do it every single day. Now, time under tension, this is where that whole give yourself 48 hours of rest and recovery comes into play. Right? You work a muscle fairly hard, one of the key things in stimulating muscle growth, and then you let it recover. But sometimes 48 hours is not enough. Some people do better with a week. Some people do better with just 24 hours of rest. Lots of factors come into play. Rest, sleep, diet, age, lots of other things come into play. So it's not one size fits all. Generally 1 to 3 times a week is going to be best for most people working a muscle group. You generally want to do it at a frequency that you feel like you're stronger every workout. So I used to do it 3 times a week. First workout was great. Second workout was okay. Third workout, I just got through it. Too frequent. I didn't give myself enough rest. You want to feel like every time you get to a workout, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to crush the hell out of this thing. So for me, it's 1 to 2 times a week. Now, increased caloric expenditure, this is definitely something I'm a big fan of. Do something every day if you can. Because no matter how hard you work out, how intense and gut-busting your workouts are, you just can't burn calories at a fast enough rate to have it make an impact if you only do it once or twice a week. You want to purposely burn extra calories every day to some degree if you can, if you're trying to lose weight. But that doesn't mean you can you don't have to vary up the intensity of what you do. Like last Sunday, I went on a 3-hour road bike ride up Red Rocks Park. Crushed me. I'm still recovering from it. So that's something I only do like once a week. However, going for like a walk, walking up and down through the park here that I have where I work, I'll do that every single day because it helps keep the blood flowing, gets my muscles moving, helps reduce soreness, and helps me burn calories as well. So do light activities very frequently, hard activities less frequently, listen to your body and go when you feel ready to go. But don't feel like you've got to fit into these preconceived rules and notions of like you do it at this frequency or else, because everybody's frequency is going to be a little bit different. Hopefully that clears things up for you. Let me know if you have questions below. Be fit, live free.